our focus is on things that people can make changes to. So we don't, go into office environments for homes and say, your house is facing the wrong direction, unfortunately, and you're getting a lot of, it's about what can I manipulate positively, and that comes down to, my chair, my monitor, my mouse, my keyboard, the angles at which I'm working. One can avoid glare by using, certain tricks. But, and the position in which I'm working, the posture that I'm assuming while working, footrests, those kind of things, which are things that are, I think they're common. A lot of it is common sense, but not common practice. That's key, a lot of it. And it's about making sure that it becomes common practice for you. And I think, for example, people often use if you picture a keyboard and then a monitor, and people using paper, and let's say you've got some frame, things that you're writing on as well. So they keep their paper nearest them, and then the keyboard, and then the monitor. So what that means is that your shoulders are always elevated because you're always reaching for the keyboard, as an example. And there's also, the creeping mouse, where it starts close to you, and then by the end of the day, you're stretching across as you click. So for a lot of people, it's just about changing that around, keeping your keyboard and mouse close to you, so that your elbows are always close to your body, so that your muscles are relaxed in that way. So because as soon as your shoulders are elevated, as soon as your elbows are away from your body, there's contraction of muscles that are allowing that movement. So it's those kind of changes. It's trying to help people to understand the position of the monitor. So ideally the topmost line of your display is about at eye level, so that you're avoiding excessive flexion or extension. With laptops are trickier because they're cool, but they're ergonomically challenged little creatures. So it's about at least tilting the keyboard and screen so that you effectively have the keyboard at a more comfortable angle, and that you're at least elevating the monitor components of it slightly higher. It'll still be lower than the optimal, but it's a lot more comfortable than if it's absolutely flat. So these are the kind of things that we look at with people, and looking at their workstation. It's a puzzle, and we look at all the pieces of the puzzle and how you like to work as well, so that it fits.